have Chris Kane, lead singer of We Are Scientists, here with me in the studio today. This band is currently warming up REM on tour, and tonight they have planned to stop in Riga. Welcome, Chris, to the show.
Thank you. I should point out, I am the lead singer of We Are Scientists, but I'm Keith, and Chris is our bass player. He also sings different. He's the other guy in the band. Chris
Kane is so we have bass player. You are a rock pop band in mode of U2, Aerosmith, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and perhaps Las Vegas. What it is like warming up a band like REM, coming from very different style of music?
Yeah, I mean, our sound is different than REM's, I guess. Maybe I should point out a little closer than some of those other bands you mentioned.
Yes.
The thing is, I guess we have our own sound, which is good, and hopefully, we just hope their crowd will enjoy it.
Yes. And when you and Keith start this band, it has been 8 years ago. Did you know what was in store for you? 5 million albums sold, festivals headlined, and so forth.
Again, just to point out, I'm Keith.
Yes.
Chris is the bass player.
Hello.
Okay. But yeah, no, we didn't know. We didn't have any plans for where the band might go when we started. We just did it for fun. So no matter how many records it is that we've sold, every one of them has sort of been a pleasant surprise.
Yes, and so finally the dream is realized, and that's. Yeah. And now I hope you would not mind if I ask a more serious question. I want to ask you about your son. You have a 2-year-old son. What is like spending so much time on the road as you do, away from this family?
I don't, as a member of the band without a son, it's not very hard for me. Chris has a son, and
yes.
I would imagine it's very difficult for him. I mean, I know that Chris speaks to me very frequently about how difficult it is to be away from his family.
Yes.
And I feel for him.
It must be probably the worst part of your job.
I don't know. It must be, though.
And so I hope you would not mind if for a moment a question of whimsy. It is said that by the fans that you are the funny and the most intelligent member of the band, and that the brains behind the operation, and that Keith is the more handsome one, and that the girls are getting excited about. And yet I am looking at picture of the two of you here, and it is clear to me you are the more handsome one as well. And so, well, congratulations. But maybe also, what is it like then that you are partners with this person who is, so to say, stupid and not so funny, and also not so good looking after all?
Just in the interest of diplomacy, I should say that we're sort of equal. Keith is a very intelligent and witty gentleman, and it's an honor to work with him. We all should have such a partner.
Yes, very, very good answer for TV and interview. But
correct answer for TV and interview.
I know that I respect very much that you do this, so to say, charity.
To Keith? It's not a charity to Keith. It's not at all. Keith definitely holds his own, and in some ways as I said, thank God for Keith. I've heard a lot of people say that.
You're very humble as well.
When I'm with everybody else that knows Keith and is friends with Keith, we gush with praise.
Yes. And humble too, and this is the complete package. Chris Kane from We Are Scientists. Thank you for joining us today in the studio, and have a wonderful show tonight warming up REM.